it is not every conversation that is had in that house that is portrayed on the outside. That's one thing people need to know. The first thing that upset me, that made me and Baye start having issues, was when Angel came to come, because I had seen that she went to reconcile with Benita, but I called her, we spoke about it, wasn't a big deal. But then when Angel came to come and tell me that Baye had had a conversation with her, that conversation upset me, because she could have had that conversation with me, because I begged her, talk to me, what's the problem? She said nothing. She didn't tell me. She had had a conversation with Mercy. She had had a conversation with Benita. She had a conversation with Sisi, where she said to them that she started feeling like I was doing the friendship for strategy. And my heart broke. And I was like, babe, like, even if you felt that way, come, let's do, as in this, you don't understand the closeness that me and that babe had. That was my sister. For me, I looked at her as a younger sister. Like, nobody was going to fight that babe, and they were not. I didn't even care if they didn't like me. I was ready. But I just felt like many times we will fight, and I'm going to go call you every time. Let's talk about this thing. Every time I'll be the one reaching out. And I told her, if I do something to you, these people are trying to split us up. Just come and tell me. Let's have a conversation about it first. But she would just keep it to herself and start ignoring me. I will come, they follow, and they tell them, I was just tired of reaching out. And then she was then telling people that, oh, I was doing it for strategy. And that really broke my heart, because I'm like, babe, you know that that's not true. So I don't know. I don't think that I handled it very well, to be fair. I think I was so upset because I felt like, how can you take Benita's words? Especially Benita, that I just had a fallout with like 30 minutes ago because of you, over me, that we don't do this thing together since. Like, at least give me a chance to explain myself. So that anger and the fact that, Sisi had come to meet me, and this baby said they do have for strategy, and Angel also told me the same thing. It was too much.
Doyin and Baye's friendship, we know it's gonna be number one thing we'll be hearing in Doyin's interview, because their show is made up of the show is made up of the two of them. If you want to talk about Doyin's experience in the house, there is no how you're gonna cut out Baye in it. And if you want to talk about Baye's interview in the house, there is no way you're gonna cut out Doyin from it. That is how close they were with each other. Hey babies, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Miciously Mimi, where you get the gist as they do waiting, as they hurt. Of course, there's no tipping on the bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet subscribed to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there. Subscribe and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? As it hot. So, guys, we have been discussing diary sessions. The housemates have been, pouring out their hearts to Biggie. And now we're going to talk about that of Ilebaye. Ilebaye actually did, say a lot in our diary session. In fact, most of the housemates are saying a lot, because this is the time to wind down and say everything that they had in their mind. So, naturally, Baye is one housemate that I know that they get strength to talk. But today, she take for diary session. Hey. Anyway, she actually did, first off, she said she kind of felt bad that her friend, the only friend she had in the house, Doyin, left, And also, she said she felt bad that Doyin did not give her a letter, just like as she did to Sisi and Alex. She, in her words, she said Doyin gave letters to people who offended her, but she did not give me. That means it is safe to say that our friendship in the house is over. You understand? She doesn't want a friendship with me anymore, and I've accepted that in good faith. Biggie was like, what do you mean by she gave the letter to people that annoyed her? She was like, because Sisi, at the other hand, said she wrote a letter to her where she know that they nominated her, that they had a rough beginning. Now they have a happy ending, And Alex, the same thing, told her that Doyin said she knew she nominated her, but she has forgiven her. So that she knows that Doyin was pissed with her before leaving, you understand? But at the same time, she would have at least drop a note for her and let her know that she's at peace with her, so that she would have peace of mind in the house. Anyways, to me, I feel there is no how, she doesn't even have the right to tell Doyin how she would feel as at that time, but at the same time, is her friend. I think I blame Doyin too. I will not lie to you guys. When Doyin gave, when she said she's going to drop notes to some persons in the house, I was thinking it's going to be Baye. You understand, that maybe some other person. But seeing it's just Sisi and Alex, I'm like, really? I know they had their rough time in the house. I know they had their ish, but I was expecting Doyin to at least drop a later for buy, even money points coin. Yes, because no matter how you check it, no matter how they had their disagreements, Baye is one housemate that like her naturally there, in a house filled with people that has different misconception about her. Baye like her, in as much as they had their misunderstanding, but every individual and their own palaver. It is what it is. So continuing Baye's diary session, Biggie asked her about the head of house game and all of that. She said actually she was praying for White Money to win because she was thinking of her comfort in the HOH lounge, because White Money promised that if he wins, that he's going to be taking her upstairs. So all her mind is praying for White Money to win. And also, Cross, on the other hand, had also promised her later that he would take, her upstairs, not after Cross winning. Cross not going to take her upstairs again, And then she was like, she spoke about the nominations, eviction, Biggie asked actually. And she was like, she mentioned the people she nominated. She mentioned Cece, Neo and White Money. She said Neo because Neo nominated her the other time when they had ish. And what was the problem? She said the only thing she did was telling Neo that silence is the best answer for a fool. So Neo took that personal and nominated her. And she was thinking Neo is her guy, her G, until that happens. So she has to nominate Neo back to pay back. Then for Cece, that Cece did nominate her the last time, and Cece came to tell her that she didn't nominate her. You understand? So she now wants to, do her own back and nominate her, and that Cece always see the wrong in her. That Cece always see wrong in everything she does. That even when others want to see good things in her, that Cece would, find something else to say. That the other time Mercy was saying, like, now you're always on your own. And Cece was like, who they do on your own and all of that. And in as much as she knows that she's not always right, but Cece is always there to pinpoint like there is nothing good about her at all. And she doesn't like it. So hence she nominated Cece. And she was like, White Money own is because of though she regret nominating White Money, that the same reason is because of White Money nominated her too. White Money told her that he didn't nominate her which week again, whether was it last week or so, you understand? And then that was why she wanted to return the favor, but at the same time, if she had known that White Money would not nominate her again, that the reason why she now said no, she would still nominate White Money, that although she have decided that she will not pay back White Money with what he did, but when White Money was now going to do nominations for his nomination, he was saying, they were joking, like, who is here? What is your name? And all of that. She said her eyes with White Money met together, and White Money was so serious. In her mind, she was like, no, this guy will nominate me. Hence, she stick that she would nominate White Money. Not until she came out, had a conversation with White Money, and White Money said that he did not, nominate her. You see? Like, he did not nominate her, that she was like, Leo, and I already nominated you. I was thinking you would nominate me. So Biggie asked her, she was like, if she had known, she would have stick to her previous plan and nominate the housemate she had in mind to nominate. So Biggie asked her, okay, who is the housemate you had in mind to nominate, aside White Money? She was like, Venita. That Venita, because she's kind of that when Doyin left, when Doyin said those words to her, that Sunday before leaving, that she finds some of those words mean, until someone now told her some of the things Venita has been doing to Doyin that she never knew about, Hence, she decided to, say she would nominate Venita, a kind of a payback, for what she has made Doyin gone through. And also, Venita is trying to do some kind of thing to her too, like trying to drop words. Same way she did to Doyin, she has started out with her. You understand? And she now said, and something I would not say. I would keep that one in my mind. Biggie was like, what is that you want to keep in your mind? Can you share with me? She was like, Biggie, you like her, me, boss, shall. But last, she did not tell Biggie. She was like, Biggie, if I survive this, this eviction this week, then I will tell you on Monday, And then Biggie was like, okay, so why did you think the housemates put you up? She was like, she did not know. Big brother, have been trying to be on my best behavior these days. I've been respecting myself, respecting everyone, doing my own thing, but I don't know why. Everything I do, they still do not see a good part of me and everything. They still have to put me up. And they did not put me up. They now went and put me up with strong people. Anyways, I know I'm going. I've packed all I'm beginning to pack my things already because the lineup, When she was saying this, and I was just laughing. I said, see this girl. No say even you self, you don't flow for the strong contender where we say people need to fear you, But I understand why she was kind of scared, because she has every right to be. Because on a normal level, the people she was standing with, they're supposed strong person, but baby girl enter all stars. stars give them the game. In fact, the star selves need to dey fear her, But she said she's actually so worried that now they not even give her a little break. Even little break. Now they have put me up with people that they know that yes, I will go home. No problem. You understand? If I will go home. She was just saying it in her mind. She knows she's going home. But should we tell Baye? Should we tell Baye that the narrative have changed about her? Anyways, though, so Biggie asked her about the housemate should want to evict and save. She said for saving, she had more than one housemate. She has Alexandra, Shalsey, Adekunle, and Mercy, and then she was like, Biggie was like one housemate, and she said, okay, she would take Alexandra. She said it's between Alexandra and Shalsey. Later, she chose Alex. Of course, we know she would choose Alex because Alex is one housemate that has been with by Baye, like been with her all through the hurdles that she has been going through. And then for people, somebody she would evict. She said she had 3 people in mind, but she would just pick Venita. She would pick Venita for that. And she also really, really feels so bad about Angel nominating her. She said her instinct, she really hoped her instinct is wrong because this person came to her, asking her nomination and everything. Later on, still went and put her up. That she has seen the way they are going after they put her up. They've been acting strange, which is Angel and Suma. She just said whatever she said about them, just that she's not pleased. I believe they will soon have that conversation. But the game is the game, right? And do you know the thing? I can't wait for Sunday. If Baye will be saved, this housemate go say, no, you sure say this girl no go win this game. You will see conversation that will happen. And I will gist you guys, don't worry. She also did shed tears here and there after she spoke about her family, missing her loved ones outside of the house, people that genuinely love her. She can't dey cry like baby. And people say she's doing another pity crying again. It is what it is though. If you go to on the social space, you see how people have been arguing between Baye that they say she don't dey cry because of nomination. Anyways, talking about nomination, Adekunle was actually in his feelings, and then he was trying to tell Venita that he cannot tell how his mood will be in the next 48 hours, and Venita was like, so why is that? She was like, because there is something about the 8th week, you understand, that he is not actually cool about the 8th week, you understand, that from his previous season it happened and now it is happening again, so he does not know that Venita should just bear with him, that he's not going to be of his best behavior for the next 48 hours, you understand, because it's still the 8th week again and he is up. That it was during his season 8th week that he was up, that Biggie now reminded him that he has fans, but now that he does not know how he's going to play us, but he's in his feelings and it should be whatever. Then Vanessa was asking him that how would she help, you understand, so that he would get over this mood. And he was like, nothing, so he's just kind of moody, And people have been calling for him that why is he always pretending that when they called him for a nomination that he'll be dancing around, dancing as if he doesn't pay him. Then he would go at the back and start acting pity and all of that. In my mind, I'm like, is it that you could not understand this thing? Do you guys, I don't know. Is it because, I don't know whether because of I being a psychologist. The moment that most of these housemates, when you see them dancing, that thing is dance of pain. Not like they are necessarily happy. I don't know if you guys don't get it. That thing is dance of pain. Not like they are necessarily happy. So you do not expect them to start showing it. Some people would not show that feeling immediately. But it is what it is. Still talking about Adekunle. Angel was having a conversation with Soma and was telling Soma that she feels that she really feels bad that she actually put that letter in Adekunle's locker. You understand that if she had known, she would have done it to somebody like Kimopra and Cross, or maybe Ike and Sisi, because it was just for cruise. Nothing else, that she did not have anything much in mind. But she feels that letter is one of the reasons why there is this constant, fight and settlement between Adekunle and Venita. And she feels guilty about it and that she's not ready to tell them anything. So, Auntie, since you're not ready to tell them, why you can't they bother? Why are you bothering yourself? She said she's not ready to tell them. So, no need to bother them. The deed has already been done. No need to tell them. You don't need to start feeling this thing, because she's not the third person they go to, third party they complain to. If now you, how you go feel? Guilt conscience will not finish Angel Sha. So, guys, I'll be dropping here and I will be back like I never left soon. All right? Use that one whole body. I am coming, babies. Thank you so much for sailing with me. Bye-bye for now.